Hello and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agonwa. On today's episode, we begin with an interview with Oba Mujid Adetoye, the Bedegon of Ososa, as he highlights the contributions of core members in Ososa community. Interestingly, Ososa is the homeland of the pioneer of theatre arts in Nigeria, late Chief Hubert Ogunde. Come with us.
My name is Oba Dr. Adetoye Mojid Alatishe Ogunroyega the 6th, the Gbegonde of Ososa. Ososa is a very unique town in Ijebu land. It is also synonymous with the late Chief Hubert Ogunde, the doyen of Nigerian theatre arts. And we are happy and grateful to God that the town is moving forward and is developing in leaps and bounds. I met Nysc projects when I became Gbegonde almost 11 years ago. And I know that they have been doing very well. And from what I also gathered from my people, we were very happy to continue to cooperate and make sure that their stay is unique and is memorable. Because of the fact that we not only have medical establishment here, we have a good secondary school where the corpers have assisted us tremendously in training our students. But again, because of the health center that we have here, we have a special relationship with Nysc Ogun State, whereby they post to us annually an Nysc doctor who has added to the health welfare of our people. Bearing in mind that I am also a medical doctor, and I also make sure that the young doctor also go away with some degree of experience. Because as a senior medical colleague, I also make sure that I assist him and I make sure that he's well versed in some other areas. But more importantly is the fact that the culture of each and every individual will help them to make sure that they perform in what we call our usual corpus night. It has been a tradition for some time. We get them to, each of them to take a night where they will display the culture of their own various areas. And that has also helped us tremendously in making sure that they are acceptable to our people. Don't forget that being a traditional town, we have our own tradition here. But because of our relationship with these various people from different states, their stay had always been very, very peaceful. Because we orientate them, we tell them what they can do, what they cannot do. And our various landlords are very accommodating. But one unique thing was that I also, at a time, made available a big house for the corpers to stay, where they don't have to pay house rent and all that. And that, I'm not sure, but that practice, I think, is still being on. Because the chief here, Chief Odumagun, is the landlord of the house that we kept for the youth corpers.
In Ososa community, core members have executed laudable community development service projects, including the construction of borehole at the Community Health Care Center, roadsides, amongst others.
There was a particular group that did water for us at the health center. They provided water. There was another batch that did the road signs, bearing in mind that we are right on the express. This particular batch, they constructed a road sign that says, "Welcome to Ososa," and then drive slowly, because our people are always crossing the express to the other side. And again, we've had, like I said, a number of them that were professionals in their area of where they major, and they have helped us in educating the students a lot.
In identifying the lack of water at the community healthcare center, core members in the community constructed a borehole to cater to the needs of the healthcare center. They also donated a generating set to power the borehole.
2006, they dug this borehole for us. They gave us generator, diesel generator inside there, which we are using. That was the time we are relocating, we are renovating this compound. Anywhere they go, they will receive the mercy of God. Kabesi was so happy with them. Before Kabesi erected the doctor, they posted a doctor to us, Nysc. The doctor was so, this doctor was so nice. Everybody loved him in Ososa here.
Nysc is a scheme that I will support any day. It's one unifying factor. It has helped a lot when we talk about this Nigeria, we should separate, we should not separate. You can imagine how many Nysc from other states are married into other states. What do you want them to do? So I think it is a very good thing for Nysc scheme to be kept.
Long after, the community still utilizes the borehole and generator donated by core members. We move on to our next story on Akanimoh Faith NM. Akanimoh is an indigene of Ikono local government area of Akwa Ibom State and a graduate of computer science from Ekiti State University. With minimal skills in makeup artistry, Akanimoh keyed into the Nysc Saed training to perfect her makeup skills. She is today the CEO of Demi's Beauty Touch and Expressions Event Management Company. She is a Saed trainer herself and has trained several core members and members of the community in makeup artistry. Her story is so inspiring. Let us meet her.
My name is Akanimoh Faith Ebmem. Friends and business partners calls me Demi. I'm from Ikono local government, and I graduated from Ekiti State University. I read computer science, and what brought me to Imo State is Nysc. I was posted randomly like every other core member to Imo State, and here I am today. I got to the camp trying to get a bunk, get a hostel, get a whole lot of things registered. Then afterward, I already made up my mind that I am coming. I came in with 2,000 naira. I am not going to go back the same. I need to make something out for myself. So before coming, I've already acquired little skill of makeup artistries. So I just came with the little thing I was using on a personal level to the camp. This drilling, they wake us up by 3 to 4 o'clock to go and bathe and get ready for 5 a.m. drilling. So at that 3 o'clock, I'll be awake already. I'll do my makeup so that when I get to the parade ground, I can tell somebody I'm a makeup artist or this is what I can do, so that they'll be able to patronize me. So I was able to, I met a whole lot of people. I met Madam Evelyn. Madam Evelyn has been an amazing person. She has been a blessing to me because she has always tried to support me in any little way she can. I started meeting with a whole lot of people. They started patronizing me with 500, 200, doing makeup, and that was how I was told about Saed. I decided to go into makeup class. There were different classes, the photography, soap making, and lots of them. But because I wanted to acquire more knowledge on the makeup artistry, so I decided to join the makeup class. So when I got there, one lady, Miss Lillian, was the Saed facilitator for makeup. I walked up to her because I was really ready to earn something, to get something done for myself. So I walked up to her, I told her, good afternoon, ma. I have little knowledge about this makeup, and in case you need any assistance, let me know. So that was how she said, okay, no problem. So after 2 days of the training, I was able to learn something from her. So the third day, she said she wanted to go to Onitsha to get some goods or product for the core members or something. She now said, can I stand in for her? So I stood in for her and I took the class. Even while I was putting on my white on white, like, so after the class, I never knew that I did so well. So the following day, when the lady came back, I want to take the class, all the core members were shouting, no, 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 that they want me. So I was asking myself, what have I really done that actually made them or caused them that they want me to take the class again? And that was what the lady did. Presently, as the core member in the camp, she's the one taking the side now. So what she did was that she drew me close to herself. Then she started coaching me. I was following her up, anything. That was how we just started. And before you know, she gave me some slots and I started training while I was still in the camp as a serving core member. So that has been my experience at the camp. So before you know it, I left the camp with so much money because a lot of people wanted to contest for Miss NYSC. I didn't have the height though. So I couldn't contest, but I know I was beautiful. But I didn't have the height. I couldn't contest for Miss NYSC. But those that contested, bold, big, bold, and beautiful, and the lots of them, they now came to me to do makeup for them, for the contest or for the pageant. So that was how I made money. I left the camp with over 30,000 naira outside Malawi, and I was excited. So I thank God that I was able to be part of Saed. It really helped me, and it actually exposes me to a whole lot of things. Look at where I am today. After the camp, I was posted to Akanimoh Girls Secondary School. The same facilitator, Saed facilitator, she accommodated me in a house at Douglas. So I stayed there for some time. So I was looking at shuttling Douglas to Akanimoh, the transportation. So I had to now look out for a place very close to the school where I could actually, for proximity. So I now started looking for accommodation, but I didn't have the money to pay. So when I got to a place that was very close to my place of primary assignments, I got the house, but it was very high because it was a very big one-room apartment. So there was someone else that actually I met at the camp too that directed me to an agent that got me the house. So, but the agent knew that I didn't have money, but I needed help. What the agent did was to walk up to the landlord and said, this lady, she's a core member, but she doesn't really have much. Please, can you allow her to pay the little she has? Then afterwards, she will complete the rest. The man was like, I don't take part payments. I don't take part payments, but after the whole thing, the man gave me the accommodation. I deposited what I had, and to paint the house became a problem. So I had to beg the guy. Then the guy was riding keke, not until they banned keke. So he has to use his keke. We have to look for money to go and get paint. He has to, an agent, I've not paid him his agency fee yet. He has to now get me paint and now pull his dress to help me. Both of us, we were painting the room. Afterwards, there was no curtain to cover up. In fact, I had to use wrapper. That was how it started. But I was like, I can't continue like this. This Alawi, it will not be able to. And I have my parents are home and the rest. I have responsibilities. How am I going to come out of this? So I now looked around the compound. It was a very big compound. There were elderly women. A lot of people were living there. I walked up to them. I now saw that there is a particular part of the compound where they do August meeting. So they have chairs. Women come there to do rehearsal, to dance. And then I walked up to the woman. I said, Mommy, please, I'm a core member. Please, can you help me with these women, August women's chairs, few of them, so that I can use it to be doing little practices and all of that. The woman said, okay, I will give you 4. But ensure that you return it in good condition. I said, no problem, ma. I went to the other part of the compound. It was very big, so different people were living. I went to the man that owns the front side of the compound. I said, Daddy, please, I want to be using this front to be doing makeup. I'm a core member, this is where I'm living, and they've given me a chair. The man said, provided that I will keep the place clean. I said, no problem. So I mobilized some of the core members from Redeemed Christian Church Corpus Fellowship. They cleared up the front place. I borrowed the 4 chairs. I kept it there. There was a very big mango tree that was there. That was where I was, under the tree. I was just there. Sometimes I'll wear my uniform. I'll sit under the tree, then keep the chair, then keep my box on one of the chairs. Then anybody that passes, I was like, please let me do makeup for you. The person will look, is this one okay? Is this lady okay? Some of them will snub me. Some of them would want to stop by for free. So freelance, I was just on it for some time. Some people give me 200. It kept on going on like that. So anytime it's time for school, I'll just keep the box somewhere and rush to school because it was very close. So I knew I can hear the activities in the school from where my spot was. Not until sometime the governor, Mr. Rochas, now said he wants to demolish and renovate Imo State. The only tree that was helping me was cut down. You know, imagine you're doing makeup. Makeup has to do with beautification and you're under the tree. It doesn't make any sense. You can't attract a customer. So what was happening then, anytime I take a picture, I will try to crop them to make it look beautiful so that it will not show that I am under the tree. So, but you know, as God may, I didn't even know I was going to get to this level. I wouldn't have cropped some of them. Maybe I would have leave it like that for a time like this. So, but some of them that those trees was still showing, I now save it on my Facebook because I don't have access to any of them on my mobile device again. I saved it, but I now made it to be a private view. So that was how I started under the tree. And when the tree was cut down, I had to get umbrella, and the wind blew up the umbrella under 1 week. And I was like, how am I going to continue? From there, I got canopy. Under the canopy, I got a canopy. It was 13,000. That was my first time of visiting Nysc, a place called Nysc. I did canopy for 13,000 naira. I continued. But there's one challenge I had that actually made me feel so bad, even when I have left under the tree to canopy level. I got a client, we bargained. She said she was coming from Lagos. So she said she was going to patronize me. She booked the date, and the day she came into Imo State to make payment to me, when she was seeing my job. I've sent her a sample of what I have done. I was good at what I was doing. Immediately she came into Imo State, she trying to locate me and discovered I was in a muddy environment under the canopy. She changed her mind and left. I'll rate Nysc 100%. It has really helped me, honestly, because at the initial, the only customers I was having were the core members. I'll go for what we call CDS. They will give me an avenue. They will grant me my LI. Okay, will grant me an avenue to address them on skill acquisition. They will come, they will patronize me, and also when the camp is in session, the Nysc Saed, you know, they will get across to me. I will still come back, even as a core member, and even now that I trained the last camp, they will still reach out to me. I will still go there. I will train. I will still get customers. Apart from the money Saed paid to us as facilitators, the customers, the audience, the people we are getting to meet, and also it helps me to impact more life. Honestly, I am so excited. It's not even really about the money, but I'm able to impact a whole lot of life through this skill acquisition. So, and I'm excited about it. So Nysc have really done noble for putting up that Saed as part of the experience we should have at the camp. If Imo State people were not nice to me, I don't think I would have gotten to this level. It's not about, I actually aim at serving at Abuja, Asaba, because those were the areas I have friends. But I came here, I didn't have anybody. But look at where I am today. Imo State people are very, very nice people. They are very, very nice. I don't just do makeup. I'm also into event planning. I'm also a smart investor. So, and at the point where I was trying to expand my coast, so I decided not to put my head in one basket. So I decided to expand, and I became a partner to a UK-based forex trading service provider. It's a UK company, and alongside trying to meet up with other business partners who are also involved in this in this amazing opportunity. So that was where I met Mr. Uchenna Igenes. He's from Imo State, from Wangelelu government precisely, and he is a forex trader. He is a wealth coach. Words are really failing me right now to really describe his personality, but he's really a good person. And this month was my birthday. I traveled to Lagos to meet my parents, and on my way coming back, on arriving in Owerri, and he actually planned a surprise birthday party for me. And at the end of the party, I got this. I got this as a gift.
She's an enterprising young lady, and one of the most important reasons why I'm excited about this NYSC integration and the whole NYSC thing is the fact that it enables you to meet people that naturally, on a normal circumstance, is going to be difficult for you to have access to. So, for instance, if by coincidence, by accident, or by anyhow, she wasn't able to be sent from Akwa Ibom all the way to Imo State, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet her and also have the opportunity to know how enterprising she is. So it's an amazing situation. And apart from that, she has already accomplished a lot. Here in Imo State, she has personally trained over 500 people nationwide. And she has also used that not only to put herself on a whole different level, but she has also been able to pass that knowledge and skill set across to a whole lot of people, and not just in the NYSC, also outside of NYSC. So it's an amazing situation altogether.
She's a great personnel. She's the kind of person that has vision, but anybody that comes across her, she's a woman of so many visions altogether. And to me, I would say, to the spouse, he's very, very lucky to have her as a spouse or as a fiancé, because it's very rare to see a lady of her caliber.
From my storyline, I said I started from a tree to umbrella, from umbrella to canopy. That's Demi's Beauty Touch. The name of my company is Demi's Beauty Touch, and this place we are using is part of, it's like a second business I have established called Wawu Expressions. Demi's Beauty Touch is basically for makeup training. Okay, it's like a vocational school where people come learn different skill acquisition, while here Wawo Expressions is all about event planning, surprises, photography. So which is still on that, boiling down to events. Event is very broad. So these are the two companies I've been able to establish so far, and I have different branches. At the point I started a branch in Lagos. I have a branch in Akwakuma, still here in Imo State, and this place too. So NYSC have really done so well for me. I want to say thank you. You know, I see a situation whereby most of the core members are being pushed to go for Saed. It's not meant to be so, because they don't understand the importance. They don't understand. If they understand the importance of Saed, they will not need to be pushed to go for the classes. But Saed is helping. It's not just me. I have seen a whole lot of core members around. Though I might not really keep in contact with some, but I know a lot of people that are staying back in Imo State as a result of Saed. Those that are learning paint making. I know a lady that learned paint making during my time, and she's doing well in paint making business. I know someone that is into pastries, and they all stay back. They are not from Imo State. So please, I want to say thank you to NYSC. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to Saed. It's really nice working with you people all the time. Nigeria songs, Nigeria we serve.
From under a tree, to under an umbrella, to under a canopy, and today in a fully fitted makeup studio with several branches in Imo State and other states in the country. Akanimoh is building an empire, and her journey started with the Nysc Saed program. You too can become an entrepreneur, a wealth creator, and an employer of labor. Do not let the Nysc Saed program pass over your head during your service year. Key in. and thank me later. We will be right back. On the news today, DG to corps members. Nothing like 2 weeks leave after camp. Corps members have been advised to avoid risky adventures such as unauthorized journeys, night partying, and other types of misconduct as they proceed to their place of primary assignment. The NYSC Director General, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, who stated this in a nationwide virtual address to corps members and camp participants, also emphasized that there is nothing like 2 weeks leave for corps members after leaving their orientation camp. He, however, advised them to utilize the lessons learned during the 3 weeks of orientation course to contribute their quota to national development and also add value to themselves. The Director General in particular warned the corps members to be security conscious and avoid any act that can put their lives at risk in their respective places of primary assignment and host communities. Accept your posting in good faith, DG tells corps members. As the 2021 Batch C Stream 1 orientation course ends, corps members have been advised to accept their posting in good faith, settle down in their host communities, and contribute their quota to national development. The NYSC Director General, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, gave this advice at the FCT Orientation Camp Kubwa, Abuja, while addressing corps members. He said that they must add value to their host communities by providing projects that would improve the standard of living of the residents. He warned them against induced posting and rejection, adding that anyone caught would be penalized in line with the NYSC bylaws. The National Youth Service Corps has restated its readiness to uphold the sanctity of its mobilization process. It said it would resist every form of sharp practices from corps-producing institutions in some African countries while soliciting the support of the Federal Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the National University Commission in fighting the battle to ensure that Nigerian youth who studied outside the shores of Nigeria are not shortchanged. He added that the meeting, which aimed at entrenching the culture of regular contact with universities and other higher institutions of learning, are provided by the law establishing the scheme, would also sustain the gains recorded in the maiden edition of the meeting held 2 years ago. Thank you for investing your time with us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We always love to hear from you. Please write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. Remember, the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe.